What's going on, guys? This is Cam. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can turn more visitors into paying customers based off three things. One, the conversion blueprint that on average adds 286% to our clients' conversion rates. Two, the 6 principles for high converting sales funnels. And 3, how sales funnels can reduce your CPA cost by 35 to 50%. So first and foremost, what is the conversion blueprint? After building dozens of landing pages for our clients, we understood a conversion only takes place once all 4 objectives are met. Now, what are those 4 objectives? 1, you must motivate them. 2, you must show them the value of your offer. 3, you must reduce the friction in the customer journey. And 4, you must remove any anxiety the end user has. So in short, if we were to put this into a formula, 1, you must increase motivation. 2, you must increase the value of your offering. Now, this could be tangible or intangible. It's all in the eye of the beholder. 3, you must decrease the friction it takes to purchase your products/services. And 4, you must decrease the anxiety one has to take that next step. So that, in short, is the conversion blueprint. All you need to understand is there is 4 things you must do on each and every sales funnel you orchestrate to get someone to purchase. And all humans are the same when it comes to the rationale behind why they buy. So I promise you, if you take anything from this video, answer these 4 questions, and the conversion gods will answer back to you. Now, what is a funnel? Everyone's talking about funnels today. You need to build a funnel if you want to be profitable, blah, 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 blah. In short, a sales funnel is a step-by-step process that turns interested people into paying customers through effective marketing and gradual relationship building. It's a cohesive system where paid traffic, organic traffic, email, SMS, and conversion mechanisms, aka landing pages, collaborate to turn prospects into customers effectively. For the sake of today's video, we will only focus on the biggest lever in sales funnels, which is landing pages. I believe that direct-to-consumer brands today, they don't have a traffic problem, they have a conversion problem. And the number one conversion mechanism in your business is not your ads, it's your landing pages. So creating effective sales funnels relies on these 6 key principles. And again, guys, we've built 400 plus websites/landing pages that on average convert 286% higher than industry averages. So this is just based off what we've seen for our clients. So the key principles are as follows: strong hero section, persuasive copywriting, build trust, objection handling, irresistible offer, and remove their anxiety. So let's look at each and every one of these principles with examples alongside it. So first things first, a strong hero section, right? You must have a great value proposition. You must showcase social proof, and you must have a strong call to action to help the end user get to that next phase. So when we look at the first example here, get better skin in 2 weeks, reduce the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and blemishes with our award-winning skincare tools. Guys, when you look at the value proposition here, it is very, very clear. You're going to get better skin in X period of time, right? And then they basically say, these are the problems we're going to solve for you. So it's very, very clear in terms of what value will be derived with these products. They also showcase social proof. Trusted by 700,000 plus customers. How powerful is that? And then from a call to action standpoint, they say shop the sale, something they've preached on the other aspects of this above the fold section. Another example is B, supercharge your sleep. Values proposition, hyper clear, right? Social proof, they use it in a different format. They say this is a product that actually works, and it's because it's clinically shown to improve 93% of participants' sleep. So just another form of social proof, but still very, very powerful. And there you see it, another CTA that gives the end user a directional cue and says, this is where you have to go as a next step. So great examples of strong hero sections. As we go down, the second key principle you must have on your landing pages is compelling storytelling. Since the dawn of time, what has captured, maintained, and ultimately converted the end user is a great story. So when we talk about storytelling, we must have persuasive copy, we must hit the pain points, and we must show the desired outcome the end user is looking for. So the first example here is energy helps you, and energy is a product for this example. It helps you, one, promote energy, two, fights fatigue, and three, builds mental stamina. And here they have a chart that actually showcases the difference on each and every one of these dimensions if you utilize the product. Now, in the second example, what you can see is they show the desired outcome very, very clearly. Increased energy levels, eliminate snoring, better sleep quality, and improved oral health. In one screen, I can see exactly what I'm going to get, and it actually hits on some of these pain points like eliminate insomnia, stop dry mouth, reduce vibrations in throat. This is all great stuff, guys, because it's like, hey, we understand you have this problem, but don't you want the solution? So I personally think that is very, very strong from a compelling storytelling standpoint. Two great examples there. Now, the third element or the third principle of high converting landing pages is build trust. And trust is built in many different formats: reviews, PR, social proof, and actually showcasing happy customers in the form of written and video reviews. So when we look at this first example, what they've done is they've showcased UGC videos, and they're actually hitting on different demographics from a messaging standpoint, and this accomplishes a lot. A lot of the times when you have static generic reviews, you're not actually selling the different points of your product, or you're not selling different audiences. What they've done here is they've hand selected these UGC videos to hit different pain points or different audiences, and that is just a great use of really selling. The second example is basically showcasing all their social proof, and it takes them to a section with all their written reviews. 98% of Purple customers would shop with us again. It shows a 4.3 star rating. People love Purple. Read over 170K reviews from people getting their best sleep ever. So when you look at that element, you're overwhelmed with how much of an authoritative stance these guys have taken, and they literally have a page devoted to all their reviews. So it's very, very strong way of building trust is just in the form of social proof. And social proof, again, comes in many different forms. The fourth principle of high converting sales funnels is you must handle objections. And handling objections is broken down into three components: comparison tables, frequently asked questions, and then de-risking the actual purchase. So the first example we're looking at right here, you can see from the copy how powerful some of this stuff is. Right out of the gates, they say 100-night trial, 10-year warranty, free shipping and returns, financing available. So what they've done here is they've basically understood all the objections one may have, and they've debunked it by simply saying, look, if you worry about the quality of the product, here's a 100-night trial. If you worry about the product being damaged past the 100 nights, we have a 10-year warranty. If you don't want to worry about, the crazy cost of shipping when it comes to mattresses, we're going to give you free shipping. And look, if this payment seems too big today, we have financing options. No risk, no pressure. Absolutely love it. The second example we're going to be looking at is a comparison table. And what this comparison table does is it showcases to the end user, hey, we've done the homework for you. You don't need to go on 100 different links to see what the difference is between our product and all the other products on the marketplace is. This is a great way to take that authoritative stance and say, end user, we understand what you're going to be doing after you leave this website. So why waste your time? We've done the homework for you. Great way of answering objections and positioning yourself miles ahead of competition. The fifth principle of high converting sales funnels is having an irresistible offer. So you must have a high perceived value, you must have a guarantee, you must have a no-brainer offer, and you must ultimately help the end user feel like they're getting a bargain. That is when a transaction takes place, guys. They need to feel like they're getting much more value than they're paying. When value far exceeds price, a conversion takes place. And to us, that is ultimately what we call an irresistible offer. So the first example we're going to be looking at is Sumo. And what do they do well? Well, they enhance the perceived value of this offering. Beauty award winning on the hero image, 30-day money back guarantee, 10,000 plus happy sleepers. All of that is building and setting check marks in my head to say, okay, that price point isn't as daunting because of X, Y, and Z. They have like a little feature here in their copy, new. Beauty's 2024 Best Sleep Hack Innovation. Again, it's piquing some type of intrigue, and if they're being awarded something, it's creating this no-brainer idea in my head. I mean, if a big publication is giving these guys an award, it must work, right? So, and again, they do have a guarantee as well. So I think it's a very, very strong, irresistible offer structure they have on this very section. The next example we're going to be looking at is happy hour, right? And what they're doing here in the hero image, look how they structure their offer. Buy two, get one free. I mean, if I can buy 2 bottles and get the third one free and get 180 gummies at once, I mean, it's a no-brainer. They've also added free shipping, which is, according to 77% of users, the #1 conversion killer. So when you do have shipping costs, I mean, you're putting yourself at a severe disadvantage. That is one of the #1 reasons why people don't buy online. So having free shipping, having a buy 2, get 1 free offer, I mean, to me, is a great start from an offer structure standpoint, because it sounds like a bargain. It sounds like a bargain. Now, the 6th principle for high converting sales funnels is to remove anxiety. And I can't stress how important this is. People's BS odometer is at an all-time high. They can't trust anyone. I mean, do you blame them, right? So how do we remove anxiety? You must have guarantees. You must communicate transparently. Like, talk like a human, not like a company. And future pace, which is the idea of show people the bridge between dissatisfied and the satisfied state they want to be at if they utilize your product. So the first example, we're showcasing a before and after. Your sleep levels before our product, your sleep levels after our products, right? That is a great way of demonstrating our products work. Same thing applies here, right? Which is sleep score before, sleep score after, and you have social proof around it, right? So personally, when we look at all of this, it is a great way to help the end user say, you know, if all of these people are having success, if these guys are stamping their guarantee all across their page, why wouldn't this work for me? And the second the end user asks themselves why this wouldn't work for them, you've won half the battle, because you've overwhelmed them with enough proof and enough belief that anxiety is no longer a variable in their head. Now that we understand the 6 key principles to high converting sales funnels, it's very important to understand how you utilize your sales funnel. Now, I do a ton of conversion rate optimization audits on a day-to-day basis, and the #1 mistake direct-to-consumer brands are making today is they don't have a custom sales funnel for each and every level of awareness. If we were to throw prospects into different baskets based off their level of awareness, we would break it down into 3 different segments: unaware, consideration, and conversion. Each of these levels of awareness match levels of intent. Intent from someone who's not ready, doesn't know who you are, to a point where they are ready and they can pull out their credit card and purchase your products with ease. And that is what you want to take people through. But what is the problem? 99% of direct-to-consumer brands are utilizing the old paid acquisition system, and that is having one funnel, one ad channel, one landing page, and one set of prayers. The new way of paid acquisition, the profitable way of paid acquisition today, is having, for every level of awareness, a different funnel. So you have unaware, you're going to have one ad and then one funnel. Consideration, one ad, one funnel. Conversion, one ad, one funnel. Now, it's very important to understand there are 3 types of landing pages you need to use for each and every funnel. For individuals who are unaware or at that consideration phase, so funnel 1 and 2, you must use a listicle and or an advertorial. Now, guys, this is 2 types of landing pages. Now, I'm going to break down what each and every one of these mean, and I'm going to show you guys examples of each and every one of these so you can understand for yourself how you can utilize this in your business. So listicle is an article or a web page presented as a list, making information easy to read and digest. The objective is to inform or entertain readers and with quick insights or tips on a specific topic. So a great example of a listicle is by Electri Fresh. 5 reasons why Americans are ditching their traditional air fresheners, right? And then they give the list of reasons why. As you can see, super easy to consume, super easy to pick up on those points of differentiation. And this is in turn going to help that end user really feel educated and informed in regards to what this product is, what sets us apart, and how it can help solve the problem the end user is facing. Most air fresheners are toxic. Most green air fresheners aren't safe. So all great points. And again, that is one landing page type. The second landing page type is an advertorial. An advertorial blends advertisement with editorial content, matching the style of its platform while promoting a product. The objective is to subtly influence purchasing decisions by mixing promotional messages with informative or entertaining content. A good example of an advertorial is by Pet Lab Co. If your dog fights seasonal allergies, itching, or yeast issues, try this new probiotic chew. Again, guys, it looks sort of like an editorial piece of content, but again, it's literally a sales pitch, just in a different format. So you can see lots of content, but the core offer is really made on the very bottom, and you can't even check out here. It's going to take people to a sales page. So that is the second type of landing page. So far, we've looked at a listicle and an advertorial. So you would use a listicle and advertorial for audiences that are unaware or at that consideration phase. They need more education, they need to be informed, and a great way is to utilize these two types of landing pages to take people through that educational curve, to increase that intent level. And this brings us to the third type of landing page, which you would have to use for individuals who are at that conversion phase, which is a long form sales page. So what is a long form sales page? A sales page is a dedicated web page designed to persuade visitors to take a specific action, like making a purchase. The objective is to convert visitors into customers by showcasing the benefits, features, and the value of your product. So what is a good example of a sales page? I'm probably going to mispronounce the name of this company, but Real. When we look at Real, you can see everything on this page is designed to sell the Shroom coffee. Top to bottom, I'm being told to take that next action, unlock more energy, click that buy button, purchase our products. So the objective is very, very clear. Everything in terms of these elements is to take my intent, which is at that conversion phase, and turn me into dollars, which is fine, right? Because again, I've already gone through the educational curve. I feel confident in regards to this brand. Thus, it is a great opportunity for them to really ask for the sale, and this is a great way to do it. So what we've looked at today, guys, is 3 different landing pages for 3 different funnels, for 3 different levels of awareness. If your end user is unaware or at that consideration phase, you use listicles and advertorials. If your end user is at that conversion phase, you will use a sales page. Okay? Simple. To conclude, make sure your sales fit funnel has these core elements: strong hero section, persuasive copywriting, build trust, objection handling, irresistible offer, and remove their anxiety. The second thing is to ensure that the type of landing page you use matches the intentions and interests of your website visitors. There you have it, guys. This is Cam from SolveX Media. If you're looking for help to turn more visitors into paying customers based off scientific principles that we've seen work time in, time out for 8 to 9 figure brands, feel free to reach out to me directly and we will see what we can do. See you on the greener side.